After a pretty mild November, we kicked off December with average weather, but that felt pretty cold just because of how warm the weather's been lately. Temperatures today were only a couple degrees off of average, usually around 39 degrees for an average high today, up to 37. Rest of this week, though, we're in the middle 40s, so that puts us about 5 or so degrees above average. Now, we continue to cool off through December, so of course that average is going to go down while our temperatures stay about the same. So look for a mild stretch to begin here after a chilly night. Temperatures tonight down to 17 degrees under a clear sky. Thankfully, the wind is pretty light, so while it will be cold in the morning, we don't have to worry about the added wind chill so much. So it shouldn't feel colder than that, even though tonight still looking pretty cold out there. However, as a milder weather pattern works in, we warm up a little quicker tomorrow. We'll see a lot of sunshine, so that'll definitely help us out. We'll have warmer winds, so that'll help us out as well. As you can see, those early morning hours still in the low 20s, but then we quickly get back above freezing by the middle of the morning, and then almost to 40 degrees heading into the noon hour. And this is all part of a very quiet and mild weather pattern that's going to set up not just tomorrow, but well throughout next week potentially. And here's why. This is kind of a simplified pattern, but we are looking at the jet stream dipping well to our south. So what that means for you is that any kind of storm that's going to try to enter the region kind of takes the long way around. It follows those arrows. So as a result, there's nothing really moving in that's going to provide any kind of rain or snow, and also not going to provide any kind of big change in temperature. So the next several days, if not the next week or so, will stay pretty mild and sunny and dry. So don't look for a lot of changes anytime soon. High pressure is overhead, so that means sunny weather for tomorrow. Lots of dry conditions moving forward here, as well as a boost in temperatures. So today, upper 30s. We get into tomorrow, though, middle 40s, and it may stay right about there starting tomorrow and lasting well throughout next week. So quite the change of pace coming, and that could get December off to a very mild start, just like we saw as of last month. So as a result of all this extra warmth moving in and plenty of sunshine, you can see again we're starting out cool in the morning, but then look how quickly we jump up into the 40s, if not the mid 40s, going into tomorrow afternoon. So look for a pretty decent rise, especially after about 9 o'clock in temperature before we drop off after that. We ultimately end up at 46 for tomorrow. Again, today's high was 37, so almost a 10-degree jump under a bright sunny sky with a light breeze out of the west, looking mild at about 4 to 7 miles per hour, and that'll definitely help boost our temperatures up as we go into the middle of the week. And look what happens beyond that. We basically stay in the 40s, if not the mid 40s, through the rest of this week. We only really have one day in the extended forecast that has temperatures in the 30s, and no chances for rain or snow anytime soon. Get a little cloud cover next Tuesday, but that is about the only changes that we see. And in your most accurate 10-day forecast, we hold on to that kind of weather into next week. In fact, next Wednesday, getting a little closer to 50 degrees, and we basically stay there through the end of next week. I think the end of next week may be one of our first chances we're seeing those precipitation chances go on up, or more about the 20% chance late next week. Up until that point, smooth sailing and much milder weather. James and Kristen.
A lot of people out there breathing a sigh of relief tonight, Alex. Thanks.